Boys and girls, welcome back to another video. Today we're checking out the Fender Telecaster player. Let's go! So, welcome back. Today we're checking out this cool guitar. It's the previous Player Series. Recently Fender came out with the Player 2, which improved some areas that weren't particularly interesting, but I think that the most upgrades were to the pickups and to the construction maybe, but yeah, mostly the pickups. Later I will tell you what I think, but now let's go for the specs. So it's a older body, maple neck. It has the classic scale length, 9.5 inch radius. It has a satin finish on the back of the neck and gloss on the front. It has a modern C shape, 20 frets, 42mm nut width. It has two Alnico 5 tele single coils, master volume, master tone, and 3-position switch. And it has the 6 individual saddle bridge instead of the classic tele bridge, which is in some way it's a better thing, in some way it's worse. It depends what you're looking for. As far as intonation goes, this is better, no doubt. As far as the twang goes, maybe it's a bit on the more modern style, but I mean, I always loved the twang of the tele, and I always thought that I needed the brass saddles, but this sounds good too. And on this note, let's hear it, and then we'll come to the conclusion. yeah, it sounds like a Tele, no surprise. And considering the fact that I didn't particularly enjoy Player Series guitars in the past, mostly I played Strats. Yeah, I didn't really connect with them. They were a little bit... They were good guitars, but they never spoke to me in any way, at least the ones that I tried. But this one is a very nice Tele. I mean, it looks very nice. The kind of wood, the wood grain is very nice. You can see the three pieces, but they're very well hidden. Especially the second piece. Maybe this seam is a little bit more obvious. But the paint job is good. And yeah, it sounds good. I like the pickups. They sound like a Tele, but I don't know. They are kind of modern but vintage at the same time. I mean, it can handle higher gain, even though it's not really its its natural habitat. But medium gain, something like an overdriven tone, it's really a tone because it adds that little spark that maybe in the cleans it's not that apparent. For example, my Vintera Tele, I think it sounds better with clean sounds. It has a little bit more sparkle. I don't know. It's probably the pickups. Yeah, maybe the fact that the neck is like the width of the guitar. I really like the guitar. If you want to check it out, I will link it up here. But yeah, it's a really nice example of a Tele. And yeah, as I said, the 6 individual saddle bridge is a bonus and it's a downside. As far as the sound goes, it could be a downside because you don't have the classic Tele twang. But as far as intonation goes, this is much easier, first of all, to intonate because, yeah, with the classic 3 saddle Tele bridge, it's not always easy to get the right intonation. And yeah, you have much more control over the action, yeah, it's much more modern as far as intonation goes. I really like the neck. It's the classic Fender neck. It's very similar to my Strat. I think it's a little bit narrower at the nut, but yeah, it's a very comfortable neck. It's like most of the modern Fender necks. It's home. You pick it up for the first time and it's like, yeah, it's the Fender neck. I like the frets. I like the playability is nice. The nut is cut well. Yeah, it's a nice guitar. It just doesn't have the same sparkle that I like in Teles. I mean, it's so strange that a guitar so simple could be so hard to get it right. Especially the pickups, because most of the times the bridge pickup sounds good. Of course, you can always find the ones that sound better, fuller, richer, yeah. But even in the cheapest iteration, the bridge pickup is usually there in Teles. The ones that is hard to do is the neck. This one is nice, but I've heard much better pickups in the neck position. I tried to level it as I liked. I did it on the bridge too. Yeah, they are nice pickups, but I think that they could be the weak point in this guitar. But they are easily replaceable, and you can get a pair of more vintage-oriented ones or more modern ones with a little bit more output, and get this thing where you want it to be. So if you want to play some more heavy genres, you can go with keep single coils, but maybe go with the higher output ones. But yeah, it's a nice guitar, and for the price that you get them, especially on the used market, you can get them as low as 450 euros, probably dollars too. And yeah, for that price, you're getting a made in Mexico Fender, which is really nice. And if you want to upgrade, you have the margin to do so. You want to upgrade the pickups, you can do it. You want to change the bridge to a more vintage one, you can do it, and it's not going to be very, very pricey because the parts are easily available, and you can get them from Fender, you can get them from third parties. That there are a ton of places where you can get them. And yeah, I think that with some new pickups. I think that stock, it's good. It's you can go to a gig and, you know, live with it. For my personal taste, I will change the pickups and probably change the bridge to just because I like the telly bridge, the old telly bridge. And by the way, if you want to go to the three-saddle bridge, remember to get the pre-intonated saddles. That way you will have less issues with the intonation. So this is it for today, guys. Let me know in the comments if you like the sound of this telly. Subscribe if you want to support me, follow me on Instagram, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya!